Oh, did I really do that to you guys again? I'm so good at that. I'm so good at that. Hold on. You got a beer break real quick. Okay. All right. So let's get to it. Welcome to the Horishi Show and the test stream. This is going to be a call-in show and an update show to let everybody know what's been going on with me lately, because, you know, probably half the community thought I was hanging from a large oak tree right about now, but that's not necessarily the case. Let's just say I dodged a bullet. I dodged several bullets. So, let me take a seat in my favorite spot of all time. Or actually, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Let me get in my space background here. Hold on. There we go. I'll do this one for a little while. I like this one. So guys, how's it going? Let me check in with the chat room real quick and say hi to everybody who managed to come here. I don't have enough tabs pulled up. I really thought I had a couple of minutes, but no, I used up all my 10-minute timer and then some, and totally face-palmed on that. So it's all good. Give me just a minute. Let me say hi to everybody. I have to get to the chat before I can say hi to everybody in the chat, right? So give me a minute. Let me get there. Switching accounts. I'm going to go to the Flat Smackers live chat room right now. That's the one I will be watching most tonight. So if you want to chat with me, go there. I will also check Facebook. So if you're finding this on Facebook, more power to you. It's also going to work out just fine. So give me a minute, pulling up all the tabs. Oh, you know what? Crap. I actually did not change my little I made a YouTube thumbnail for everything, and I didn't actually change it. That kind of sucks. So everybody thinks like it's still the end, right? So let me go do that real quick so I can get the live stream properly going. Yeah, I know this is a test stream. Just revel in my success as I tweak this out. How about that, guys? What is this? Other features, live streaming. All right, this is where I change it. Okay. There's 13 of y'all in here. How you doing? Old school warriors in there. I don't know what you're saying, but I'll address that in just a minute, bro. Let me do this, and then I'll switch over to the other channel and do the thumbnail over there too. That's going to be for the Horishi Show Reloaded channel. And while I'm in there, I'll say hi to y'all, but I don't think there's anybody in the Horishi Show Reloaded. But do go ahead and subscribe to the Horishi Show Reloaded. Oh, there's Karen B in there. Hi, sorry I left chat. It's my bedtime. Oh, Karen B, don't worry. You're not missing much here. Change your description on this channel. I do. I need to change the thumbnail, huh? Yeah, I'm on that right now. Sorry, and thanks. It should say I'm back. But you guys head over. If you're in the Flat Smackers live channel, you're in the right spot. If you're in the Horishi Show Reloaded channel, go on over to the Flat Smackers live channel. If you're on Facebook, you could stay where you are. But if you really want to see the pop and chat, head on over to Flat Smackers live. Tom Budas is in here. Brenda Lee, there you go. I think I found you. Yep, you found me, Mom. But you really need to figure out how to log in your normal YouTube account, okay? Because, I don't know. All right, let me go back to the Facebook, and yep, you got me. You got me. Checking in with everybody. All right, what was I gonna do? So I'm gonna update you guys. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened with me recently, and yeah, we're just gonna go from there. I'm closing out the tabs that I need left and right, so Give me a second while I get undiscombobulated. All right. But yeah, I've been through quite a struggle. This month was, and still is in ways difficult, but I think I'm turning over a new leaf. I really am. And I feel good about where I am right now. Everything seems to be working out. And you know what? It's one of those situations where everything's working out a little too good, right? A little too good. So I'm kind of nervous, but we'll know soon enough, right? Let's see. I don't think Facebook could see anything right now, but I don't know. The Restream.io integrated into Facebook a different way, so I'm not even sure if I'm streaming on Facebook. It does look like I'm on Facebook. Okay, that's cool. Eric and I are watching. Hi, Eric. Hi, Alicia. Alicia's my fave right now. Alicia, love you. All right, so if you didn't catch the last stream, what happened with me was that I'll just run through this and kind of give you guys the update directly after, but that crazy, psychopathic, ugly, fat, stupid, slutty bitch that I was with, I forget her name. She came to me one day and said, I got a bus ticket for you, and I want you to pack your bags. I was like, what? Like, out of the blue, you know, really out of the blue. It was like something I was not even close to prepared for, so I had to deal with that. And she said, you got 2 hours to deal with that. So I was like, well, as much as you'd like that to happen, that's not actually what's going to happen. So I willed that into existence. And long story short, I thought I was going to be living with like my mother, actually, which I've always kind of wanted to do because I wanted to rescue her out of a lot of things. But no, that's not actually the hand of cards that I was supposed to play. So I had to fold those cards and get dealt some different ones that I'm now playing. Long story short, I was supposed to be living in a little trailer that my grandmother was moving out of to move in with her boyfriend. You know, they're like 80, so good on her. But she told me to come on down. You can live in my trailer. You and your mom could live in the old trailer, and you know, I'd have a big enough room and all to do what I want, and you know, pretty cheap rent. You know, it was like 600 plus utilities to split between me and my mom. Yeah, I could swing that. You know, certainly after my video business got back online, right? Thought it would be pretty good. Well, turns out my grandmother reneged on that deal. So it went from 600 plus utilities for rent. Then it went up to 800 plus utilities for rent. And then she said, no, you can't have the master bedroom. So there went my whole studio. She's like, oh, you could set up in the living room. I'm like, that's not an option. We'd have to move couches into the kitchen before I could do something like that. So that wasn't an option. And then she was like, okay, well then what about 700 plus utilities? I was like, well, maybe we could swing that, you know, yeah. And then she goes, oh, but you can't do your video work out of the house. So I was like, what the fuck? What the hell? Why does this keep changing? Like, it wasn't 10 hours that I was there in her trailer with all of my stuff, my whole studio and everything, told that I could have this, and this for this price. It was all worked out before I got there, or so I thought. It turns out that Flat Earth family is thicker than blood. I'll tell you that. For those of you who don't know where I am right now, Caroline Smith has rescued me. And I do say rescued because I was about ready to just leave everything in the worst ways. But she said, come on over here, get your life together, get your business back up, flat smack the heck out of people. And she felt guided and inspired to sort of take me in. And I found that really interesting because she just recently started following the stuff that I was doing, and we hadn't really talked very much, so I wasn't sure what I was getting into, but you know, it really helps to be really intuitive, that's the word, to be able to look at people and, you know, get a vibe and judge that vibe. Rather than judging a book by its cover, I judge the energy that people give off. And there was just, you know, nothing but green lights here. So I saw that as my lifeline, and I went for it. And excuse me, drinking a little too much. It's totally working out. Everything just keeps getting better. You ever been in that position where it's too good to be true, kind of? You know, it's one of those things. But it's working out. She wanted a friend that really is into flat earth because she's got really nobody to talk to about flat earth. And so we get to watch, you know, flat earth videos all the time and talk about new proofs and channels and videos. And so that's really fun. I definitely needed a flat earth friend, you know, in close proximity as well. So that's really working out. But it's just been fun. She's cool to hang out with and really sweet and nice. So I'm happy here. I'm happy here. I got a smile on my face. It's a smile that comes with an air of what's gonna happen. Like it's too good to be true. Like what? You know. But no, I'm not gonna harbor that reality in my mind. I'm gonna stick with the it just keeps getting better. I'm gonna just go with that. Because I think we can latch onto these mindsets and go with them. And we can certainly latch on to the opposite, and that will happen as well. So here I am. Got the studio space set up very nicely. It's plenty enough big for what I need to do. It's nice and cozy. I got my guitar in the corner, my amp, my keyboard. I got my table right here, which is it's almost positioned better. Because I could set a beer right here. It almost looks like it's on the table. In fact, I could probably fix this. Hell, this is a test stream anyway. I might just see what I could do with it. I'm not exactly sure where I ended up getting this picture of the background here, but I like it. It's on one of these. I'll figure it out in a second. So yeah, I'm back in either the new studio or, yes, the Tesla. You guys like the Tesla, right? Right. It's back. It's back. Just give me a little time to adjust, eh? Right. So let's see what I can do. If I can fix the desk here. Let me put myself like this. Hold on. No, it's probably no. It's not going to work out as good as I planned. So this is the best I can do. That's good. I'm not going to be picky. Sorry, who's in the chat room right now? Say hi to everybody, and I want to say thank you for your support. If you were there for me when I was about to hang myself from a tree, thanks. Thanks for talking with me. Thanks for sending a message. Thanks for saying, you know, we need you. Thanks for everything, really, if you know who you are. As I'll tell you what, I was freaking done. Totally. Thanks for that sub, FE Disciple. I'm not sure what you sub to, but make sure you get the main channel, The Hoary Sheet Show, which will be back online in December. But The Hoary Sheet Show Reloaded is the backup channel. Make sure you subscribe to both. All right, Wesley Stace is in there. I heard your call to Mark Sargent tonight. How you doing? What's up, Wes? Mark, yo, brother, be positive. I will, buddy. I will, buddy. Just let me know when to call in. Wes, I know you're ready. I will open the lines in a moment, brother. Hey, where's your beer? NASA lies. I got it. Yeah, never mind. Seen that. Let me go back up. Don't kill yourself, please. You have a gun. What? If you have a gun and 9/11... wait, what? If you have a gun, call 911 and tell them you're not in danger. But it's important to get help. We're here. I appreciate that. Now, really, I don't know. I didn't have enough money for a gun. I didn't have the ride to get there. I thought it out. I'd have to do it right in the middle of Walmart, which wasn't the classiest place to go out. So I kind of like said, nah. And the hanging thing was my second option, but I figured, you know what, none of that's good. I should just stop. So I don't know, I created my own reality. I said a couple of prayers, and somebody answered. If you don't know me, I'm not really here for myself. You know why? Because we keep coming back here. We keep coming back when we die. I totally believe in reincarnation. I've had enough out-of-body experiences to know that we're not just our meat prisons. And I'd kind of feel like it's pretty cruel to just give somebody like a human 100 years to live to be perfect and ascend into heaven's gates in just that short amount of time, because I don't know, there's too much temptations in the world. There's too much mind control, and there's too much, you name it, that will steer you away from embodying Christ consciousness. So I was pretty much ready to be done with it all, to be honest. And I didn't. Like I said, I dodged some bullets. And your head is too big for the oven, right? LOL. Is an oven a good way to go? Jeez. What's up with that? Paul in the plane. Hey, what's up, Paul? You're back. You're in the chat. I didn't realize. What's up, buddy? Much love, man. You're one of them, Paul. You're one of them that was there looking out for me, making sure that I wasn't going to utilize that vacuum cable the wrong way. Appreciate that. I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here to stay. If this doesn't work out, then I'm going to be somewhere else. Let's not talk about that. Everything's going so well, I'm going to stick with it and assume that this is where I'll plant my feet for a while, build my business, and hopefully get to where I can be on my own. Because I learned a lot. I learned a lot about the woman that I was with recently. I learned that she was a liar, a deceiver. She was sneaky. She was just completely dishonest. And I attribute it to, she was stealing from me. She was using me for my body, my sex, my tantra, my money, my support, my console. I was there for this woman in so many ways when I've had enough a long time ago. I was still pushing myself to be there for her. And then, I'm free. You see this smile? Yeah, this is a real smile. It's not one of those fake ones I've been wearing for the past year and a half. This is a real smile. I'm not sure what to do with this kind of smile, because everything's pretty good, I went from a hellish relationship, thought I was going to move in with my family and have a cush life. That didn't work out. I got really worried. That I got nothing. And I was about ready to just walk away from that trailer and disappear from my family and have them wondering where the hell I went. And I was ready. I had my backpack. I had my life straw. I was able to, I can drink in any contaminated puddle I came across to survive. I was ready. I had my mosquito net and my inflatable pillow and mattress set combo. So I was ready, believe me, ready to live in the elements under bridges and hitchhike and flat smack people on the way. That's pretty much what I thought I was going to be doing, and that's still a viable option if this doesn't work out. But let's hope that I can build a business up and get my own place before anything like that hits the fan. So that's what I'm doing. By the way, if you guys like what I've been doing for the past 2 years or so, I'm gonna set up a Patreon. It's going to take me a little while to realize how to do it, put the right links in there, and I'm going through so much crap with PayPal right now too. Since I needed my debit card renewed, I got a new debit card, and when I went to go activate it, it was like, oh, now we need photo identification, we need proof of residency, we need this, and I'm like, what the hell? So because the stupid, fat, ugly, crazy, slutty ass whore bitch that I was with didn't actually respond to my messages properly, I couldn't get my debit card from her on time, so I had to go and renew it. She said she disabled her Facebook account. Through all of this kicking me out stuff, she disabled her Facebook account, so I couldn't properly even message her with, we got kids, all right? Need I say more? We got children. Answer your goddamn Facebook messages, stupid ass. But no, so she was not there in time for me to say, hey, will you send me my debit card so I don't have to go through this crap that I knew I was going to have to go through? Well, no, she wasn't there for that. So she made it hard. You know what God told me before I left the situation? God said. Now this is me connecting with God. This is me putting my feet in the grass almost every morning to figure out what this woman needed to feel loved, to figure out how to fix my family. This is me trying to search for those answers. And I was told, if she shits you out like a brick before you're ready, before you're able to provide for yourself, because if you don't know my story, I had to turn off my business. I had to literally kill my business to be the family dad while she built her business. So God's like, really, if she's trying to move you out before you're set and ready to go, she's going to pay a shitload of debt. Her whole empire is going to crash and burn. And, I could think about it logically and say, oh, that makes sense. But I could feel it in my gut, and my gut's screaming, oh no, it's going to happen. So I'm like, okay, well, yeah. And I'm watching her crash and burn. I just can't see it, but I feel it, and it's incredible. Hey, Robbie Davidson, why do you not have a wrench? Ori, good to see you back. Hey, check your Skype, Robbie. I submitted this is the first day I was really able to do it and get up and going, and I wrote the script out for the Flat Earth the Flat Earth Conference coming up in November. So please check it out. Read it over, tweak it. Here's your wrench. If you want to make any changes, submit it to me and get the changes back as soon as possible. So I can start working on the video, because as you can see, I've got the green screen set up, ready to go. The camera's pointing at it. We're good to go. I'm ready to record, and I want to get it out there this week. I want to get your commercial out that I planned on getting out last month. I want to get it out before this weekend. So check your Skype. It's a Dropbox link. Feel free to edit it any way you want. Yeah. So, oh, you did. I don't see it. I don't see the reply. Oh, you did. Wow. I'm glad you told me that, because somehow I clicked on it and it wasn't saying it was new. All right, listen, would it be easier, Robbie, for you to make any necessary changes, or should I just read this message, attempt to tweak it, and give you a second script to review? All right, let's talk tomorrow. Cool. Let's do that tomorrow. I'm pretty much free anytime after probably 2 p.m. I don't think I could sleep past 2 p.m., but I'm going to stay up tonight and do as much as I can now that I have the internet and everything set up. And then once I go to sleep, like I said, I'll probably... This is 2 p.m. Hell, I don't even know what time zone I'm working with. I got to get used to this. I was in Central, but I'm 2 hours... behind, but I don't know. I'm so stupid when it comes to time zones. I'll figure it out soon enough. But yeah, let's talk tomorrow. Hit me up on Skype in the evening sometime after lunch. So yeah, guys, I'm back. I've been given a gift, and I plan to not squander it. Yeah. If this works out, this is my goal, all right? I'm here to spread truth, all kinds of truths, but I'm going to focus on Flat Earth, because that's the one. I know that's in my gut, that we all need to wake up to Flat Earth. Everybody who, I don't care if you're a conspiracy theorist or not, I don't care. I'm gonna flat smack you. I'm gonna tell you a story real quick, because it's something most people just wouldn't do. But my family, on my dad's side, I don't really talk to any of them. Oh, here's the fat, ugly, crazy psycho bitch right now. What do you have to say? I'm gonna read this shit live. My intention is not to dodge you. You and I will be on a respectful and civil level before we can talk. You think? You and I have to talk before you talk to them. I'm glad you're doing well. This can be done better. This can be done better, and there is no reason for either of us to be unkind. Yeah, shove it up your ass. Michael is available to talk as well. Oh, like I need to hear anything from your best friend, who basically is manipulated by you and under your full control. See, I'm smarter than both of y'all. You don't understand this shit. Whatever, crazy crack shit whore. I've developed a hatred for her, and she deserves it. I'm not looking back from this. So anyway, whatever. Let me talk to my children. That's all I got to say to you. All right. So the longer she waits, the more negative karma she's accruing. That's all I know. That's all God's telling me. That's all I can do. You will do good, Hori. I have faith, says Wesley Stace. Yes, in you. You have faith in me. Yes. Hi, Hori. Hey, what's up, Christopher? How's it going, bro? Yep, move on. Oh, buddy, I've moved on so fast. I've moved on. Goodness, jeez, gracious. God, I've moved on so hard. So hard, so fast, it's not even funny. I just want to talk to my children. It's been over a month since I've talked to my children, and all she's saying is that we need to be on good terms before I talk to them. I got news for you. You just keep that up, because no, we're not going to be on good terms. I don't need to be on good terms with you. Oh goodness. I'm not going to say some of these things because I could speak them into existence, and it will happen at this point, but I'm not. So anyway, that's what happened. I went through some crazy stuff. I thought my family would be there for me, and they weren't. So here I am with the lifeline that I took, and it seems to be too good to be true. So it's kind of like I'm feeling it out, but I got this everything set up. The internet seems to be working, even with this absolutely garbage Wi-Fi receiver that I have. It seems like the trip to the cable company with a brand new modem router combo seems to fix our problem. Let me know if my stream is skipping. Has it buffered yet for anybody at all, or no? Are we good? Let me check OBS. OBS says no frames dropped. I think we're good, guys. I think this is actually going to work out. So between it's all good, Wes. Thanks. Super Leads. Hori's back. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks, guys. Spread the word, guys. I'm not dead. I heard the grapevine was really worried about me. And oh my goodness, it was like just that day I got really drunk and left the internet for a day, because I spent that whole next 24 hours puking by my toilet and dry heaving. Everybody really thought I had went to the hospital, but that didn't happen. And so I'm sure people were thinking, what the hell's going on with Hori now? Well, spread the word. I'm back. I'm in the saddle, and I'm ready to do my flat smacking and truth spreading as I've been before. What was that noise? That's my phone. So, yeah, that's what's up. What else do I want to do? I want to open the phone lines here in a minute. But that's pretty much the update, guys. I thought I had family, real blood, flesh and blood family, and I found out I didn't. I just got my mom, and I got an aunt that really is cool, and my cousin, three cousins. So I got 5, 6. I added one. I stopped saying this. This one here is my brother. I haven't seen my brother in 10 years. 10 years I hadn't talked or seen my brother. And I went and visited him because I was just passing through, and I didn't think he would want to talk to me again. There has been some things in my past that drew us apart from each other, and so it was a flip of a coin whether or not he would want to talk to me. But turns out he was open to it. He was at a point in his life where he was open to talking again, and I got to flat smack him, and he thought I was crazy. He's like, I don't want to talk about this long. But what's up with this flat earth thing? So I told him, I showed him space bubbles. I showed him reused CGI spinning earths, like reused cloud layers on the CGI spinning earths. I showed him the astronauts faking backflips and distracting us with baseballs. I showed him a little bit about curvature math and explained how we can see stuff way too far away. And then after all that, I said, the only reason you think Earth is a ball is because all the liars that I just exposed told you it was a ball. You have no other reason to believe it's a ball. And that was the biggest thing that made him go, well, you're right. But he wasn't buying into it. He shortly after that, he said, well, you know what? I got this friend of mine that's really big into all these other conspiracies, a lot of the conspiracies you just mentioned, but he hasn't mentioned flat Earth. And I'm like, not surprised. You know, it's something you don't talk about, and then it's one that people just choose not to touch. Okay, there we go. That's gonna suck if I have to keep doing that. Everybody okay? You guys can hear me now? I just got a barrage of messages from like several different platforms. Thank you. Alright, let me know in the chat if you guys can hear it now. It should be good to go. I'll have to figure that problem out. Nice to see you. Dave, what's up, Dave? Alright. Alright, we're back. Alright. Good now? Good now. Okay, cool. Yeah, gotta figure that one out, right? I don't know. That happened a couple of times before. Maybe I just need to reboot the computer. I have some things plugged into places that I don't normally plug them into, and I will figure that out soon enough. But yeah, thanks for that. But anyway, I don't know. What's the last thing I said? You guys know better than me. I really can't remember. Really don't know what happened because that threw me off. Calling now? Yep, I could open the call lines, Wes. You got the number. Go ahead and ring. I know you got the number. Go ahead and call it, Wes. You'll be the first caller, and then I'll open it up to everybody, and I'll put the number in chat. You do have the number, right, Wes? Where are my ladies at? Ladies. There are my ladies. That's what's up. Go ahead and ring, Wes. Give me that call. I'm waiting. Do I have to put the number in the chat? If then, you'll have to fight everybody else for it. All right, here we go. That's the number to call in if you want to call in the show. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of talk about, I don't know. I'm out of everything I really wanted to talk about. It said it's disconnected. No, you got to try it again. It works. I just had a test call with Shauna, so I know it works. Can't get through. Who's this? Oh, okay. No, I'm pretty sure it works. Go ahead and try it again. You might be calling the old number, so call this one. Call the one that I'm putting in the chat room, Wes. The 504-264 number. There you go. All right. Hey, you're on with the Horry Sheet Show, Reloaded, Flat Smackers Live. How's it hanging? You don't have to answer that.
All right. I don't understand that. That's weird. I must have dialed wrong or some frickin' thing.
Oh, did you try this number twice and you dialed wrong, or were you using the old number?
No, let me see. Hold on. I got it right here on my cell phone. And 264. No, I just dialed wrong. I typed it wrong.
Happens to the best of us. Trust me.
Yeah, I know. It's a rookie mistake. You hate to see it happen.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Things are going really amazingly good for me. I'm finally getting every day working. Thank God. Because for the last frickin' month, it's been 2 days here, 3 days there, 4 days there. And finally, they finally got me in this outfit that loves me, and for whatever reason, but they got over 100 properties, and I'm running all over the place, which is great because it kind of makes the day go by a lot quicker, let me tell you. But yeah, so now I'm finally going to get that $800 a week check. I'm very happy.
So you're not doing that bar dancing job where people stick money in your
No, after Mark Sargent tried to stick a salmon down my pants. That was it. I had to leave.
That would do it. That's a little disrespectful. All right.
Well, I'm so glad that you are back and that you're feeling great. And hey, props to Carolina for doing that for you. That is so awesome.
Caroline, I owe her. We anybody who likes what I do, you know, if you know Caroline, give her your thanks, give her a kudos, give her a pat on the back, give her a thumbs up, blow her a kiss, whatever you can do, man. She was my lifeline. Without her, I was, dude, I couldn't do this another week at my mom's. We were about to go at each other's throat over the dumbest things. You know, my family is very poverty stricken. I mean, I was arguing with my mom over, like, I'm literally FaceTiming Caroline to show her the boxes. You know, I'm video chatting her back and forth to show her the boxes of all the stuff that I had. And then she's showing me the back of her car and how, you know, trying to figure out if we would fit everything. And my mom, like, flips off the kitchen light. She's like, gotta save electricity. You wasted money. And I'm like, really? I mean, this is the kind of situation I was in. And I was like, I cannot. I Googled it. I Googled it. I was like, how? Wait, Wes, look. I said, go ahead.
I guess you're going to have to turn me up because people in the chat are saying that they can't hear me.
You know what? You're kind of low for me, Wes. But let me do this. How's this? There you go. You're right, guys. I did have it on low. Thanks for helping me out there. That's just why this is a test stream.
Hello, gang. Welcome to the Big GC show here. Lots of big sounds coming up for you. We plan the big jolt between now and midnight. Time, temperature checks, news on the half an hour, bulletins when they happen. Hey, we just had a big one that Flat Earth shut down YouTube. Is that coming through?
Yes, it is now. Yeah, I know exactly what was wrong. Thanks for everybody. This is a test stream. Got to get everything working right, and I appreciate you guys in the chat. Let me know when shit hit the fan. I don't know why my mic went off though. That is a problem that I used to have before, and I don't want to deal with that again. So I have to figure out that freaking problem, because that catches me off guard. You know, I'll be in my doing my thing, and then the mic just goes off, or I can't do that. So I got to figure that one out.
Well, cool. Well, I am so glad that you're back, dude, and you're doing good. You know, we all been praying for you and pushing to see the Horry Streets show back on, and it's so nice to see you back.
Thanks, man. I've had a lot of support from a lot of people, and I needed it. I was grasping for straws, trying to figure out, you know, what the hell, man. Because I could totally be okay with trying to figure out what that dome is after I left this physical shell, or what my next option was literally like to hitchhike and flat smack people along the way, but I wouldn't be changing the world on a scale like this. So with your support and people that watch what I do and people that donate to my show, like, you're allowing me to really reach a lot more people, because I'm not going to be in a system trapped, harvested, working 60 hours a week to do what I'm doing right now. It's too much work to do what I'm doing right now. It's like I don't want to go to work to come to work. So I was ready to be done with all this, and I'm a frugal guy. I could live in a damn broom closet as long as I have, like, I seem to need more than just a broom closet these days. I seem to need a big enough damn space like this to really change the world. It's not that I really want a big space, because I have lived very happily in several different kinds of small broom closet sized places. But nowadays I found my purpose, and I need to do shit like this. You see this bastard right here coming from the Death Star? You see? Every week this guy thinks he can come egg the Tesla. And his little gun, it's not even a real gun. See, I know he doesn't have ammo in there, so I just... Hold on. Let me turn my knob.
I love it. I love I have an actual follower in your chat. NASA lies about everything. He's like, yo, what else do you have better to do on a Tuesday night, Wes? Calling in Paul's show and then Mark's show and now Horry's. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's about it. Soon I will be having my own, so we're keeping that under wraps for a while. But
Wes, you've got your own show. You just need to take a couple of pieces of advice, maybe upgrade the computer and learn a few things. And once you learn about 3 or 4 things, you can have something like this, and I'll help you get there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I was referring to something like Mark's show. I've got that
you just want to do.
I'm not supposed to talk about it. Zulu One says, "Don't talk about it, man." Oh, please. It may or may not happen. So let's put it that way.
Well, when you figure out what you need, let me know, and I'll totally be able to help you there.
Right. Definitely. Well, I'm going to let you go so you can get some other callers in. I don't want to hog up your time here.
All right. Let's see who else calls in. I appreciate you calling in, Wes. Thanks for your support, man. You've been there for me when I needed it. Have a good one.
All right, man. Take care.
Take care. All right, guys. That was Wesley Stace and the Flat Earth News Talk. Make sure you go and subscribe to his YouTube channel. He does some interesting stuff on his own accord that we would all like to see from time to time. So make sure you do that. Wesley Stace and the Flat Earth News Talk. And what else was I going to do here? I will open up the calling lines and make sure I have the right number for you all before I do that, before I say it again. I'm going to copy and paste it. That way I can't screw it up. So, yeah, somebody give me another ring. I'll do one more call, and then I'll take one more beer break, and I'll go into something else. Maybe I'll talk about some of the other things I'm doing aside from my channel. But really, this is just a test stream, and now that I know that my microphone's going to randomly cut out, I have to figure out how to fix that crap again. Hopefully, it's just a reboot that I need to do. I'm just hoping it's just a reboot. Really, really, really just hoping it's a reboot, because I don't want to have to deal with this problem anymore. Yeah. I kind of, you know what? I kind of just need to stream a bunch of nonsense and wait till the damn thing wants to crap out again. Because if it's going to happen, I need to know it's going to happen on a test stream rather than in a real stream. So if I just like turn this into a 2 or 3 hour long stream of absolute garbage, it's because I'm still watching the microphone, okay? I don't want to sit here and be the star of nonsense. It's just, this is a worthy test stream. So go ahead, and if you want to call in and ask me anything, you know, you got the number 504-264-3609. Hey, good shooting there, by the way, Hori. Good shooting. What was it? Oh, got, yeah, that, I owe it all to the minigun. The minigun. All right, here we go. How you doing, 788-9802? What are you wearing?
My pajamas.
Hi, Mom.
What are you doing?
Flipping off people that are working on the space shuttle. Other than that, I'm good. I'm just chilling. I got the green screen set up. I got everything working. Everything looks stellar. Just as good as it did in the old studio.
Awesome. I've been watching you, but then we lost sound.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to text your phone and telling you that we don't have sound. And I've been on 2 different stations. One was kind of dragging, and it kind of stopped. Go back, and it would stop. So I switched over to, I think, Facebook.
Okay.
And it kind of carried you pretty good. So.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I lost sound. I plugged the microphone into a different hole, and what I need to do now is sort of monitor that situation to make sure that it's not going to do it again. And who knows what caused it. I had to deal with this before, and it hasn't done it to me in a long time. So once I figure out that problem, we should be good to go. But yeah, everybody was blowing up my stuff.
If I ever tell you anything, make sure you put it in the right hole, remember?
Yes, that's thank you for that, Mom. I will certainly heed that advice from here on out.
Don't you get it, okay? I have 3 beautiful grandbabies. I think you already know that.
Well, you see that when I put it in the wrong hole there, it's much more responsive than when I put it in the wrong hole when it comes to my computer. My computer won't tell me it's the wrong hole.
A woman will, though.
A woman will. Yes, very quickly. Very quickly. It's they know
anyway.
They know more about hardware than I do.
Yeah.
Oh God, what are you doing tonight? Where are you?
Miss Donna came back, and she's sleeping. She's got an interview tomorrow. And anyway, we were talking about a couple of things about you tonight, and she said I passed on your text message earlier.
Yeah, you didn't give me my test call. Oh, you passed on that text message.
Yeah, I passed on that text message to you earlier. I don't want to repeat that on here, but anyway.
No.
It was funny. But no, I couldn't call you. I was on the phone with Krista. So, and then she wanted to subscribe tonight and get on there and talk to you, and she couldn't find it because it was still counting down, and she had to go to bed. So finally, I was like, well, I know he's not going to have me waiting on here half the night.
No.
But anyway, I waited it out, so I'm glad I did.
I did the countdown, and I figured I got enough time to go pee and shave, but I didn't. I was like a minute behind that, so I got it. I'm figuring it out.
You can't tell it. It's a test. It's a test run anyway.
Yeah, it's just me just setting everything up. So this is, just anybody who really cares enough is going to get the updated scoop, and they can spread it around the grapevine that I didn't off myself, so it's all good. But
yeah, and Caroline texted me today, told me that it was a pleasure for you to be there, and you're setting up everything. I said, let me know if I could do anything. Feel free to call. My line's always open.
That's good. That's good.
Got to give her a big pat on the back. I gave her a hug and a kiss already, so that's how much I appreciate it. And so anyway, she reached out to me that you are a pleasure being there.
Cool. Well, I hope so.
That's good.
Yeah, we're watching Flat Earth vids together, and that's really cool. Just to have somebody there to discuss whatever's being talked about. It's just really fun. You don't know, I told myself a long time ago I don't care to make friends, and I'm just figuring out why. Friends,
Yeah.
friends, unless you really share some really core common interest in mind, friends are not really something you want around if they don't really share that in mind. So, but flat earthers, like, we could talk about a bajillion different things. So it's
Yeah.
like not only just having a friend, it's like having like a best friend. A best friend better than any best friend I've ever had before. It's just kind of what it's like. And I think it's the same with any baseline flat earther that's into conspiracies. Like, you have so much to talk about, so much to share, so much knowledge to pass on, and we all have one common goal in mind, and that's to spread that knowledge, to get other people talking, to flat smack or conspiracy smack people left and right. I mean, we go around everywhere we go. She either brings her business cards, or I bring this is my monstrous, check it out, guys. This is my monstrous stack of Flat Earth Clues memorabilia, Flat Earth Clues stickers that I have. I can't even fan them out. There's so many of these. But I put these everywhere. At gas stations.
It was cool when you stuck it in the earth, in the globe.
We went to Dirt Cheap, and I stuck one of these in a broke-ass, cracked globe. Boom, put Flat Earth Clues in the broken globe and left it on the shelf. And then I wanted to buy it because they would have charged me like what, $1.50 to buy it, and I would have she would have been like, "Why are you even buying this?" I would have been like, "Because I want to research Flat Earth Clues." It would have been so funny.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's still there.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's still there.
It probably is. Somebody might have taken it and put it on the vehicle. If you have a picture, you need to put that up there because that was really comical.
Oh, I did. No, the picture's on my Facebook. That's for sure. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
I just want to let all your friends know out there that I had nothing to do with all that craziness that transpired with your family here. Okay.
You tried.
We tried to make it work. You and I tried to make it work. Sometimes, your grandmother has other things on her mind. I don't even know where she comes up with this stuff, but it would have been awesome. Not ruling it out in the near future, but, if anything ever happens again, I won't be here for that to happen again, I promise you.
You need to get out of that situation because that's not kosher.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. It's gonna happen. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. I can't. I'll never deal with that. I mean, you're my priority, not anything else for anybody else. And I thought for sure it would work out. She reassured me it was gonna work out, and then all of a sudden, this boyfriend guy just has full control over her at 82 years old.
Yep.
Which I've never ever seen that happen with her in my life.
Yep, he's controlling
So-
every facet of her life. It's because that's the era they grew up in. The man rules the roost. The woman has no say-so whatsoever. Submit, 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 and that's she's living out that reality. I mean, thank you,
Yeah,
Nick.
and then-
Thank you, Nick at Night. My 3 sons. Whatever, Brady Bunch probably too. I mean, like whatever filled people's minds back in the, what was it, the 50s or 60s? How old is she? Like whatever the hell happened on TV back then is playing out right now, and it's sick to watch. It really is sick to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, and you've seen it while you were here, so you could definitely, relate to that on the TV channel.
Yeah, the first
that
bit
you
of
watch very little of.
the first
anyway.
bit of TV that I had in years, and I'm able to see all the ways that they're trying to shape our minds, and it's not a joke. It's not a joke, and I got to see how that TV shaped her mind, and she's playing it out. And in one sentence, she's telling me how much she loves me, in the next sentence, she's telling me how much she's trying to screw me. So, whatever.
Yeah, and then that's good with my mind too. know.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really talked to her a whole lot since, and I think she knows that really screwed up my life with you, or tried to put it that way, because that'll never happen. I won't let anything like that ever get in our way.
We didn't draw blood. That means that we're able to hash out whatever the hell we needed to without hitting each other. That's good.
Yeah, and I mean, we left on a good note. I mean, I cried when you left. I mean, I still tear up. I mean, it's just, I mean, I just wanted it to happen. I wanted it to happen, that we be doing this together instead of doing us apart. But I'm never going to say never that we're not going to wind up together somewhere, okay? Because, that is my major goal, okay? We both got screwed in the long run with the divorce and the split up, and I'm still working on that, and I'm still not going to stop. Just like you're flat earth, and I'm not going to stop, okay? I'm going to prove a point. I'm going to make a purpose. I'm going to do what it takes to gain back everything we were supposed to have, okay? Right. And where it leads us after that, hey, bigger and better things. I'm always looking forward to that. So are you. So, and I support everything you do. I'm 100% with everything you do. I share it with my friends. I share it with strangers. Okay, and they are on a level right now. Well, yeah, I agree. But I don't know a whole lot about it. We'll subscribe to his channel. Okay. If you have any questions, he'll answer them. If he can't, he'll look it up, he'll research it, But what he's doing is he's making a difference in the world. And that's what you are here to do. You always have been smarter than the average bear at your age. Starting off at like 1.5, okay? And then it just got bigger and better. You beat your brother in different things at 16 years old. He was 16 and he had all his friends impressed. He had the schools impressed. They were taking you out of class to fix computers and do things with computers. It's been amazing, an amazing journey for you. And I'm proud of who you are now for where you got by yourself. I have nothing to do with this except to spit you out. But you've done it all on your own. So I have to say, whatever comes to you in your life, whatever you do is you've done it all on your own.
In other words, my mom said I was an impressive accident.
No, you weren't an accident. Oh my God, no, you were definitely planned.
No, okay? I wasn't.
But yes, you were planned.
No, I wasn't.
My 1-year anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's news to me. I thought I've been thinking my whole life I was an accident.
No, definitely not an accident. And you were the best thing that could ever happen out of my whole marriage. So,
my goodness.
I'm not regretting any of it. If I had to do it over again, I'd definitely have you again. So, no, I just wouldn't have your dad. I wouldn't have your dad, I'd have you. But anyway, no, you've done this all on your own. I'm very proud of you. You had teachers backing you up that were telling me he is an amazing kid, man. You just don't know what you have there, And I said, no, I do. We've kind of let him go on his own ever since he's, been little, and he's just researched and just got on that computer and just knows that computer inside and out. So I knew eventually you were gonna do something big, and you are now. And it can only get bigger and better for you. And I can't wait till you show them all.
Well, thanks for that, Mom.
But I've never doubted you. I've never doubted you ever. So, I'm proud of who you are, and I want everybody else to be proud of you for overcoming all that negative, and bouncing back and coming back with a reloaded station. And, I just wish it would have been here that you could have got it started and not lost contact with your people.
Well, they say everything happens for a reason, and I'm just gonna keep going, man, because I had to take the best opportunity that I could take, and when shit hit the fan here and shit hit the fan there, and I had to look for some place where shit wasn't hit the fan, and this was what I was left with. And I tell you what, so far so good, feels really good, and tonight's the first night that everything's set up and ready to go, and it's just gonna keep going. After this, I've got several projects that I'm maintaining, and I'm gonna start going. And I think what I'll do is I'll take a beer break, and I'll get off with you and take a beer break, and because really I want to keep this live as long as I can to see if the microphone screws up again. That's all I'm doing at this point, guys, other than just blabbing on about my life and what I have planned. So if you're still watching, thanks for your support. This is pretty much just me testing the live streams, making sure nothing else is going to go wrong. So we'll all
continue to... And I'm thanking all your Flat Earther friends backing you up. They are amazing. Okay, they are amazing.
Yep.
Don't lose contact with them. Don't lose contact with me. I love you very much, and I love all you flat earthers for reaching out and helping get through this. There's another amazing family.
Cool. Well, thanks for calling in, Mom. I appreciate it, and you know I
All
love
right.
you. You are within the ranks of my Flat Earth family, because I thought I had real family, flesh and blood family. That don't mean shit. Apparently,
No. We found that out.
We found that out, and that was an eye-opening experience. When you're here and you have something like a core passion, a belief, like you're doing something for the world, people recognize that. That means I'll have a lot more. That it means more to find people like that in common than flesh and blood. Flesh and blood doesn't mean shit. Really doesn't mean shit.
Right.
I love you.
Right.
Thanks for what you've done for me this
I love you too,
week.
baby. Good night. I'll keep you on though. I'm gonna go to sleep with you.
Lucas in the chat says, "We love you too, Hori's mom."
Love you too, Lucas.
We love you. Earth is seriously flat. He said the same thing. Oh, he gave you his phone number. Oh no, that's my phone number. All right.
All right, baby. Good luck.
Have fun. Take care. Bye bye.
Right. Love you. Bye bye.
Love you. Bye bye. All right. Yes, that was my mom, and yes, I did turn her into a flat earther. And yeah, go ahead and leave a comment in here, guys. Leave a comment on the video after it's done, and give my mom some props, because she bent over backwards to get me here. She really did. She came and got me from Arkansas. Oh, you have no idea how much I have to pee, but I will answer this call. Hello, you're on the Show with Hori Sheet show, and he has to pee monstrumentally. Turn the volume down and we'll continue. How's it going?
Hey, Hori. It's Cappy Trips.
Hey, Cappy, what's up, Cappy? Man, it's been a while.
Oh, I don't know. I want to talk to you for a minute. Why don't you go take a pee, and I'll wait and rap to the crowd.
I totally trust you to hold down the Hori fort. So let me put on the dancing
girls. Go drain the main vein.
Yes, I prefer the drain the dragon, but yes, that works.
There you go. That'll work.
Tell them what you're all about, Cappy. What's up?
Oh, I'm not all about much except for supporting the flat Earth. I kind of what's on my mind are these SpaceX launches that are definitely, as Bob on Globebusters this week said, a new phenomenon. It just clearly to me does not look like a rocket. Whatever they're doing, to me anyway, I'm kind of considering it's some sort of beta testing to condition us to witness stuff in the sky that they're probably going to claim will be an alien invasion. Who knows? I had thought on Globebusters that it said it's not a rocket, but their title was It's Not Rocket Science this week. And they did finally get around to discussing the SpaceX launch. Jaron apparently witnessed it, and it was interesting to get his take on it. I called into Monday Night Raw to ask a little bit more about that, because the footage that Bob showed clearly demonstrated an airplane flying, but I saw other footage of the SpaceX launch that had those, whatever, if you want to call those airplanes, they were sure moving fast in comparison to how fast a rocket was going. They were zipping around the sky. There was probably 10 or 12 of them. There's been a few other videos came out. I know Jake made a video about it, and it looked like they had that one of them scooted over and picked up some falling debris. It is just the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. I did like the point that Jaron made when I called into Raw on Monday night, that the sun had just set, and a lot of that illumination is sunlight catching whatever's going on or being launched. But I certainly think it's peculiar. It also, I saw there was a UAP video out about how similar those were to something that happened in China, and another one that happened a couple years ago. I want to say Croatia, but I'm really not sure. And the common denominator of the spiral effect, and that possibly means some sort of technology. It's kind of, I've lost a lot of faith in Jake since he jumped ship, but he was talking about that possibly being a technology to get through the dimension or the firmament, whatever. But man, Ori, you must have really needed to go. You're putting me out here on a limb now. And what am I going to do? I hope you're listening, because I don't want to repeat all of this. But I'm curious what other people think. It sure seems to me like that is the beginning of some hogwash. It does not look like rockets launching. I think SpaceX is definitely pulling a fast one on us.
Oh, what are we talking about? SpaceX's latest launch?
Yeah, man, I just went on a rant about it. I'd hate to put everybody through it again, but I want to touch base with you on it.
Oh, what's up?
Well, I mean, you've seen the footage of the launch last week, right?
I did. I did see footage that Caroline had from here in Arizona, which was, I want to say about 500 miles away. So there's over 100,000 feet of curvature between her and that fucking launch.
Yeah,
that's what I know.
Jaron saw it too, from about 250 miles away. Okay, well, there's footage. You'll need to look into it because it's so peculiar. And Bob brought it up on. I called into Monday Night Raw, and it's such a trip talking directly to Jaron and you had David Weiss on there, and then Mark Sargent called in, and it's just a trip to. It's really great that you can connect with the people that are bringing the most pertinent information to the forefront.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I had kind of misread the Globebusters title on Sunday and got really excited because I thought it said it's not a rocket. And I was like, no shit, that ain't a rocket, whatever they're launching. Jaron said that what he saw launch definitely did not appear to him to be holographic. Now, what's so peculiar about the footage that I've seen is below it, there are all these like fast-moving, zipping white lights moving all over the place. And that's what really triggered me to think this is like a beta testing for an alien invasion.
Is Project Bluebeamish?
Yes, totally.
Oh,
absolutely.
somebody else mentioned that. And I was like, come on, these Project Bluebeam people seem to be going a little bit overboard. But now that you say it, and now that I hear what you're saying, I got to look into this. I've been, look,
you know what, an alien invasion, invasion will be the... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I've been away from the internet for a month. I haven't looked at a single Flat Earth video, aside from Mark Sargent's latest show tonight. That's it. So I'm so out of the loop. I kind of caught this rocket launch here and there, but I haven't been able to watch it because I was on my mom's Wi-Fi hotspot with her phone, and we were arguing enough about data usage, so I was like, I can't watch shit. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to look into it. So tell me,
Well, let me say first and foremost, I'm really happy that you've relocated and restabilized, and you're back. It was difficult to see you go through tough times, brother, and dang, you're a lot closer to Denver for the conference next month, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a ride with Caroline. She's already planning on going. I was dreading the plane.
Awesome.
I did not want to get on a freaking plane at all. So this works out, and like I said, it just keeps getting better and better, Cappy. Since I've been here, everything is like, if I have a need, I'm like, so I wonder how I'm gonna do this, and she's like, oh, that's already done, or something like that. It's like, it's just great. It's just like I got out of hell, and I'm reaping already the rewards of it seems like heaven here. So I'm loving it.
Good
I got
for
a
you.
real smile on my face, and
Yeah, I can
the
see it just
worst,
looking at you on screen.
the only thing that I don't have, man, is I have to deal with this woman to talk to my children, and for some reason she thinks that we need to have a conversation before I talk to her, and I don't know what she's trying to do there. I don't care what she's trying to do there. She's not going to get what she wants out of
they're her
me.
kids, aren't they?
They're very
Are
little.
those your biological kids? Aren't they her kids?
They're my biological children with her.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah. I have one
Okay.
that's not with her that I'll tell you all this too. I've reacquainted with a lot of people I have not seen in anywhere from 7 to 10 or more years. During this past month. Family that showed up at my door that I didn't necessarily want to talk to ever again. Boom. Family that knew I was just in town for a few days or a week, and they made sure they came and took a visit to take me out to lunch. So I saw 2 cousins of mine I haven't seen in forever, 2 aunts of mine I haven't seen in forever, a stepsister of mine I haven't seen in forever, my stepbrother, or I'd say half brother, I haven't seen in 10 years. I mean, like, I was reacquainted with a lot of people in my family recently. It was very magical. And even probably, I guess the most important one was my first child I ever had, that I have not talked to since she was 1.5. Like, I got to see her grown up, 11 years old, talking to my stepsister, because they still talk. Like, it was a long story I'll have to tell somebody another time, another stream. But the thing is, I was able to see, like, her drawings in her journal while she was, like, FaceTiming my stepsister. I got to watch her in real live video for the first time.
Right.
And that was
Beautiful.
really powerful. It was really like, oh, God, she's such a goofball like her dad. Oh my God. She's so much like, the apple didn't fall far from the frickin' tree. Let me tell you that. Except she can draw.
Well, good for
I
you.
can't
Sounds
draw.
like you're in a much better space.
Everything opened up. The doors opened up for me, man. It's like
I didn't think that you had any children with your last girlfriend. You did?
2 with my last girlfriend, 1 with someone before her, which is now 11.
Wow.
She's now 11.
I thought that you had just been with her for like a matter of 4 or 5 years or something like that.
With no kids? Oh, hell.
Yeah. No, I thought you were helping her raise her kids.
Oh, well, no. I wouldn't have put up with that girl.
Okay, I got you.
I was thinking of my kids trying to save this relationship.
Well, you guys, it seemed to me that you guys were about ready to split a few months back, and then you kind of were working on it, and then it was like, we're not. And so it sounds like you made a good choice getting moving on with your life, because that did seem to be bringing you down.
I'll drink to
that. I know I was kind of...
I said I'll drink to that.
Yeah, well, I definitely could see that you were, I can see a difference in you already, that you've kind of taken that ball and chain off of that ankle. So anyway, back to what you didn't see. That I think that this SpaceX launch is getting kind of passed over as just ordinary occurrence. I think it's very unusual that it happens over such a metropolitan area as Los Angeles. I mean,
really?
I'm sure SpaceX is based close to there, and whatever the base is that shoots it off. But that's awful convenient, just to let millions of people see these, on Globebusters. Like I said, I misread it. I got all excited on Saturday that the title was "It's Not a Rocket," and I was like, I knew it. I know it's not. That's why I got. But then I misread it. It said "It's Not Rocket Science." Is their last show that they did, and they did talk about it. Bob brought it up, and Jaron made an interesting point, because he did witness it from 250 miles away. He said it did not look holographic, that they're definitely watching something up, that it went up a ways and did its typical thing and turned and went back down. But the unusual thing about the footage is there's all these white lights just zipping around. And if you look at the timing with the rocket going up, which is going at high speeds, these other white lights that are zipping all over the place are not airplanes. Now, the footage that Bob showed had one plane he said was an airplane. It's going pretty fast. It looks a lot faster than an airplane would normally travel. But I just feel that it is beta testing to get us used to seeing unusual occurrences in the sky. There's a new UAP video that's out about it being very similar to something that happened in China. There's also a spiral that occurs in all these videos. I think there was another one a couple of years ago in Croatia or something like that, but there's these common denominators in it are these spirals, and like Bob said, it is a new phenomenon. And it's so peculiar. It's just so different than any of these other rocket launches like we grew up watching. Now, the one point that I thought was really interesting Jaron made was that it happened right after, it was like at 7:21. It was just 15, 20 minutes after sunset. So the illumination happening in the sky is from the sunlight hitting it that hasn't set yet up at that altitude. But you know, that's really convenient timing. I'm certain that they know that, and that it makes a
Default. Okay, I got the sound back on here. Yeah, something is like, I gotta figure this out. I fixed it once before, but it shouldn't be doing this to me. Cappy, I'm gonna need you to call back in if you're listening. Let me call back in, Cappy. I hope he gets it. He's probably still talking. I hope not. So we were talking about how you know, things don't, these rocket launches don't look the same like they did back when we were younger. All right. There you go. Is this Cappy?
Yeah.
Hey, Cappy Trips.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and turn the volume down a little bit so we don't have to echo.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Pick up where
that's what I just did.
you said pretty much these things don't look the same as they used to, and
No, not at all. And the unusual thing is, I don't know if you heard the point that I made that Jaron made when I called into Raw on Monday to ask him a little bit more about this. Was because, you know, he saw it. He said that he didn't think it was holographic. It's definitely something launched, but that it was directly after the sunset, and that the altitude was sunshine getting on it and illuminating it. So it looked just like the last SpaceX launch that was like that last year, but it has all of these freaking white lights buzzing all over the place at a rapid speed that are not, there's no way they could be moving they're not airplanes, they're moving too quickly. And like Bob mentioned, like they would shoot a rocket over an area with airplanes flying all over the place. So it was so peculiar because it was 10 or 12 lights at least. I'd say more like 15, just buzzing all over the place. Zip, 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 zip. And one of them in Jake's presentation about it being, did you hear me talk about UAP's new video about it? And Jake made a video about it. And I don't know if you heard me mention that he's lost cred, but interesting theory he proposed that it's spiral technology because there's a common denominator in what was seen in China last week, and there's just multiple events going on with this common denominator where it kind of separates and there's a big spiral behind it. But the weirdest thing was all the lights zipping around in the sky. It just seems to me that I was looking in the comments that it says, we need an alien invasion for a one world government, and I just see it coming. I think that the next 911 will be an alien invasion. And I think that they're conditioning the public, shooting. What's the coincidence? It's going on right above a metropolitan area like Los Angeles with millions of people witnessing this stuff. They're getting us used to seeing stuff in the sky that we don't understand, is what I think.
That you know what? I'm not going to argue that, because if I was going to do it, that's exactly how I would start. I would get us to see stuff like that, and it would be weird, and we would have sort of a quasi-explanation for it, and maybe it's accepted, and yada yada, and it happens again. Oh yeah, I saw that a couple of months ago. Oh yeah, it happens again. Oh yeah, I saw that a couple of months ago. And then we get used to seeing this crazy looking shit, and unless we're looking into it, we would assume that, if we looked into it, we're told one thing. And if we believe it, fine. If not, you're questioning it, But most people would just believe what they're told. And so here's this crazy stuff. Well, what is it? Oh, it's that. Oh, okay. And they go on their merry way. Well, that happens so often, we get used to it. And then what's going to happen next? Right?
Space Force.
Right. Well, that's
what we needed. Isn't it convenient that all of this is...
Yeah.
This is going on. They're trying to sell us on the Space Force. I can guarantee it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I heard somebody in the comments suggest Zulu 1 call in. I'll get off the line and let somebody else take the floor. But I just want to say that, this is whack, man. Something is not right with... why would rocket launches look so entirely different just because a different company is shooting them up? And Jaron said what he saw was it level off and start to head back downhill just like they always do. And
exactly.
Was it heading out toward the ocean? Of course it is.
Yep.
So,
that's it, man.
Anyway, glad you're doing well. I'm stoked you're going to be going to the conference.
I will.
To be there. There was a pull for you to be there. I remember, wasn't it Bob or somebody was asking if you were going to be able to make it, and everybody's kind of hopeful for that. So I think it's going to be a tremendous event.
There was a poll?
Envious.
What about a poll?
What'd you say?
What about a poll?
Oh, no, I was just saying that, some of your dancers could use a poll, but what I was going to say is,
that right?
No, I was... No, I'm just saying that there was on one of your shows there was a pull to get you there, and they were talking about whether or not you're going to be able to make it, and it sounded like they were ready to rally behind you to get you there. And so I'm happy that you're going to be there. It's going to be so cool. You're going to get to meet Flat Earth Man and see him perform. How cool is that?
That is fun. I just want to let everybody listen in. There's about 30 people right now. When Horty gets there, I'm going to those wonderful little shops for all those wonderful gummies that will be available to me. So, if you are not having enough fun, come see Horty, and I'll give you a wonderful gummy, because I'm gonna have.
That'll be fun.
I'm gonna
Flat
have
Earth fun.
I'm gonna have so many gummies.
Well, I'll be looking for you. I'll be looking for you on the video footage at the. There's a big get-together going on at the Billboard, I think, starting on Wednesday or something. The day before the event, there's a big thing happening at the Billboard. It's supposed to be right in between the airport and the venue.
If I don't spin pretty glow lights to dubstep music at the Billboard, something went wrong.
Yeah, right?
I'm
No doubt.
gonna be spinning pretty lights everywhere. You might get sick of it, but yeah.
Well, we're happy you're back. I was listening to the previous caller, and happy that your family is moving in a direction that's positive and forward. That was cool to hear your mom's. And what a pleasant surprise. I thought I saw the I'm back header and thought I'd chime in because I was kind of staying, when you said you hadn't heard from me, I was standing back to watch what was going on with you because it didn't seem like it was all that in control, man. I'm really happy. It seems to me that you're grounded now.
I hope I'm grounded. I just know that I was thrown a lifeline, and I'm gonna dig in and do everything that I could possibly do to take my power back, my independence back, get my life straight, my business built up, my freaking driver's license, my state ID, like all these things I let go. I gave my life to a woman. I gave my life to someone else that did not appreciate who I was, what I planned to do for the world. Certainly didn't see the benefit that I was to her, and certainly didn't want to make it a two-way street as far as compromise or love. So I am free of that. Yes, I'm free of that ball and chain. Hori is single, and I'm one of those good guys that finish last. And I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick and choose my next one. Tell you that.
I know I have to learn the same lesson that we can't give the key to our happiness to somebody else, man. We got to hold on to that ourselves.
Don't ever give up your power and your independence. I'm not going to say don't ever trust a woman. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say don't ever give up your own independence and your own power. And thanks for calling in, Cappy, man. You're one of my faves, bro.
We'll talk to you
really
soon.
are.
Have a good time in Denver if I don't talk to you sooner.
I hope I see you. Are you going to see you there or what? You coming?
No, man, I'm struggling. I make $11 an hour as a care provider, and man, I haven't even gone out to see any live music this year, let alone do something. Yeah, I've been focused on stabilizing my life, and as hard as I work, it's still a struggle. So. I'm in that D marble category.
Oh man, I hear you. When I strike it rich, bro, I'm taking you guys with me. I'm taking people like you, and I'm treating you right. Let me get on my feet, huh?
I haven't heard much from him lately. I wonder, since he went to Alaska, I haven't heard a thing. But anyway, okay, well, peace out, brother, and keep it flat.
Keep it flat, bro. Take care, Cappy Trips.
Yep, later.
Later. Oh man, that's cool, guys. Thanks for everybody sticking around. I do realize that my audio is cutting out every, I don't know, it seems like 40 minutes, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to fix it lickety split, which seemed to disconnect the caller there last time I tried it. So I don't know. I think what I have to do is change my my settings to make it more reliable and less real time. I think that's what I did last time, but it's gonna make sure that I close OBS to do that. And now that I think I know what to do, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna wait till the end of this live stream. So pretty much, I guess I haven't talked about what I plan on doing as far as other channels. So if this is the first time you're hearing this, then check it out. Otherwise, look, the phone lines are still in operation if you do want to call in. 504-264-3609. I hope I was not too drunk to type that properly. But go ahead if you want to call in and ask me anything. Shauna, how you doing? Shauna, honey, how you doing? Free Minded's in the house. Flat Earth Fokker. What's up? Is that the Flat Earth Fokker that I know? Is that who I think it is? I'm gonna go to your channel real quick, and if it's you, I'm gonna give you a wrench, brother man. Oh yeah, that's you. That's you. If not, you got a huge fan. Add moderator. There you go, bro. So, what do I have on my plate? All right. Until somebody calls in, I'm just going to start talking about this. And then I think my next stream... All right, then. I guess we'll have another call. Let's do it. All right. 254, you're on with the Horty Sheet Show, Reloaded, and Flatsmackers Live. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a lot of clothes, Hori.
Oh! Oh, well, that's disappointing, but that's cool. At least we got a lady on the line. How you doing, Shanna? Am I gonna guess right? Is that Shanna?
Yeah, it's Shanna.
How you doing, hon? What's up?
I'm good. It's cold here, though, in Texas, man.
It's cold in Texas. Hell, I'm a state away, and I'd probably agree with you, but only if I was outside, because it's got to be cold outside, huh?
Well, I don't have propane or anything, so, it's really cool.
It got cold out here in Arizona. I was outside for a little while trying to listen to stuff on my phone, and I was like, I gotta go inside or put it on a jacket one. It was getting in the mid 60s, and that's enough for me to run away. I can imagine Texas.
Our highs were like in 50, and it was like 45 today, the high.
Yeah, you can have that. I don't like it at all.
No, I need my sun. I haven't seen the sun in like 5 days, and I like my sunlight, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, we had a beautiful sunset here in Arizona, and Caroline said that the sunsets here are amazing, and I mean, I believe it. Like, we're in like a valley, so everywhere I look, it's unbelievable, like how everywhere I can look, there's a mountain range in the distance, and these beautiful mountains. I'm like, wow, this is a valley, and everywhere you look, you're gonna see a mountain range ahead of you. It's really cool. It was like
in a bowl.
Yes, if we must be in a freaking bowl. It's really cool. It's so beautiful out here, and
I didn't know you were in Arizona.
I am now.
So do you know Cat's Eyes?
I know of Cat's Eyes. Yeah.
She puts forth some pretty interesting information.
Well, I'm a little bit apprehensive to get to know Cat's Eyes because there's somebody I'm really close to that says that I shouldn't. So I'm kind of like.
Oh, well, to each their own. I'm just saying, the channel she's on, FPV, they put out some.
Well, both of those are in the same boat. I don't know. I don't know what it means, but both of them, both of those names are the exact same reason why I seem to not want to deal with them, and I trust the person that told me this. So I'm kind of like in between their drama, right? I'm in between their drama. So I don't know.
Oh, well, I'm completely drama-free, so I'm going to go to the drama type things. I just like some of the information that I see from some of the stuff that FPV he likes to represent. But, drama-wise, do that. I'm not about drama. I hate drama.
Well,
I really do.
The drama
I know it, it gets us all down, and we get lugged down with all the drama from people to people. But, man, we got to be above that drama crap. It's stupid.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I try to stay out of it.
Crack a beer for you.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
You cracking a beer? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I just cracked a beer for you.
Toast.
Cheers.
There you go. Cheers. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
It is. That is. I told myself I wasn't going to really drink tonight, but once I started streaming, I was like, oh, no, it's a drinking night now. So I can't help it.
Well, I'm off tomorrow, so it's a drinking night for me.
Well, I did enough setup of my studio, and I wrote Robbie's commercial script, and this is me still working technically because I'm feeling out what problems my computer's going to have with live streaming, and it's better now. It's better to have problems now on my test stream than later. So my next stream is also going to be a test stream.
Setup or what?
What? What do you mean? What? Say what?
This is a new setup or what?
Well, I'm trying to just set it up exactly like I had it, but the problem is I plugged my equipment into a different hole, and apparently it didn't like that hole. So now I'm dealing with the same problem I dealt with and fixed before.
Dude,
and I think
that's a big problem. You don't want to put it in the wrong hole.
Oh my God, I know. So I heard.
You put it in the wrong hole, you got a huge problem.
Well, you see, the computer won't complain until like 30 minutes from now. But
like, what the heck are you doing?
any other time you put it in the wrong hole, you get a pretty instant error. But it seems like my computer is okay with it being in the wrong hole for about 30 minutes, and then it decides to just not be okay with it. So I gotta feel this one out and figure out. But I think it's a buffer problem. If I'm gonna get technical with it, my microphone is okay on a certain setting, but it's just borderline okay. But I have to boost it to where it says it's more reliable and less real time. So I might have a voice delay, but at the cost of it being, well, not the cost, but the benefit of being more reliable. Maybe, AKA, it's not going to go away. So I'm okay with like a 500 millisecond delay in my voice while you're watching me, if it's just not going to cut out on itself every hour or so. You know, that's the drawback. You know,
it's a problem you have with sticking in the wrong hole, babe.
Yeah, it's just one of those problems that come with the package of wrong holage. Ah, that's funny. You guys, you're funny. That's it, though. I'm feeling it out.
I don't even have a computer. Well, I don't really know.
Oh, you're on your phone.
No. Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, that works.
That's why I can't put out any good videos of good content. All my videos are like me videotaping crap, and it's just crap, you know? It's just me and my phone.
No, you could do more than what you think. You just have to think outside the box. You could do something that's that could at least hold a candle to what I do, as far as like, look, if you research, you're always in all the chats. You're in Pancho Pete's, right? You're here, you're there.
I try to say the love. I try to be in all Flat Earth people's stuff. I try to watch as many videos as I can. I try to share the love. Thumbs up, people. I want this going viral, you know, and I try my best to do that. But I can only be where I can be. I can't be everywhere.
Here's where I'm coming from. Like you're caught up on the news. You know what everybody's doing on this channel, that channel, this. You know what's up with that guy. You know what's up with me, where I've been. If people want to know these different things, well, all you got to do is make a little video and talk about. I just want to give you guys the rundown on this is what's going on in Pancho Pete's. This is what's going on with Hori. This is what's going on with the best Flat Earth proof. Like, you could just take a little note document. You could just write analog, pen and paper, a bullet point, a bullet point, a bullet point, a bullet point. Keep it to 4 or 5. And just get on your own Facebook and just be like, hey, I went to whatever and I heard that blah, blah, blah. And I went over here and I found this channel did the blah, blah, blah. And that's all I do. But I do it in a frickin'
you do it in a freaking awesome way.
CNN, yeah, I know. But the thing is, you don't need what I do, like visually. If it's your own way of getting your word out there. Look, let me tell you something. The reason why people like what I do, it's not just because it looks badass and professional. It's because I did.
It's organic.
Well, all right, yeah, but it's because I also took the time, like you do, to watch all these 2-3 hour long podcasts, to watch this channel, watch that channel. The time we take to research it is just, in my opinion, just as important as how it looks as you're presenting it. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I totally beat you on presentation.
You're devout. You're like me. I mean, I am, like you say, you're watching all these different videos because you want to get the gambit of what's going on right now, you know? You don't just want to follow a certain thing. I even watch like some Nazi people crap, you know? I mean, I'm in a gambit of crap that's going on in the world, and it's insane.
Well, the thing is, people don't generally have enough time to stick around all these long podcasts or to go to 15 different channels. And I see that you get around and you have information.
Thanks, Hori. You're saying I'm a Hori.
I I knew you were gonna go there.
Listen, I work. I work. I work a lot. And so, I mean, I don't know how people don't have enough time to, like, do their own crap, but, I mean, I do. Because people got families. I got a family. I got a son and a husband. I got my own crap, but I still got time to, this is important, and I try to share it with my family. I do it, and they're right here sitting and listening to my crap all the time. And they're like, oh, my gosh, Mama's gone nuts.
Oh, you know what? Everybody's doing what they can, or hopefully, I try to encourage everybody to do what they can. And if all you could do is call in and share links, great. But you can do more than what you think you can do, because you might look at me and say, "Oh, I'll never be able to do what Hori does." No. Throw that shit out the window, because you take and invest the time. And that kind of time people don't have. That's why they like my show, is because I show all the latest proofs of all these different channels, and people love what I do, because I not only save them time, but hopefully I make them laugh, and I get drunk as hell, and people like me being raw. But people would also like you saving them time. You know, people would like to, because you will get news that I haven't even heard yet. So don't underestimate yourself, is where I'm going with this. All right?
Well, speaking of news, you have heard of, I'm sure you probably have. This is what I'm doing tonight. I'm shouting out In Truth by Grace channel. In Truth by Grace channel, all together. I'm shouting her out because she's been following weather patterns for over a year, and wind patterns and all kinds of stuff, doing some awesome work. This lady knows her stuff. She's doing it right, and it's awesome, Hori.
I'm putting that
in
there. I'm putting it in there in the chat right now for everybody to see.
It's 1:49 p.m. on Saturday.
She doing some awesome work.
She sounds pretty cute too, I gotta say. I just heard 2 seconds of it, but she sounds cute. All right, YouTube, there you go. In Truth by Grace, the channel is in there. Hori's back, says Mark of Melb. Thank you. Fish called Rick's in here. I'm so glad you're back, Hori. Thank you. I hope you all are getting your fix. Shanna Honey's on the line, and she's telling us how awesome she is. Please, go on.
Yeah, she's awesome. I mean, just because she likes to go, she's a number cruncher. She likes to get in there and get the facts, and she's looking at, like, all these buoys, and they're reading and stuff when storms are hitting, and she's also looking at wind from personal people, because you know how a lot of people have personal weather things set up that link up with stuff?
No,
battery operated.
But I'll trust you.
Well, she looks at those too, so it's not just the NOAA buoys. So she's all over the place. She's looking, and then radar, real radars, not that fake radar crap. So she's does some good work.
I kind of understand where you're going from when she says fake radar, because like it looks like we can look at one Doppler radar system compared to another, and we're like, well, why doesn't it match up? And then you think of direct energy weapons and controlled storms, and it starts to make. Yeah, it starts to make sense.
Check out her video on them hitting the Mexico. What is it? A lot of people listening to your channel right now have already heard me say this, but the hurricane that just supposedly hit Florida, it only struck like 23 miles, and she did a great breakdown on the wind speeds coming in and all kinds of crap, and it's mind-blowing, and it's like a targeted hit. It's pretty mind-blowing. Check it out. You'll love it. But, Hori, thank you for saying I could possibly be like you, because you're awesome. I think all flat earthers are awesome. We're all trying to do something. No matter whatever you're doing. Or
That's the best way I know how to do it. This is the best way I know how to fix it, but it always kills the caller. Shanna, I don't think you can hear me because it had to go away. Shanna, hold on. I'm gonna call her back. I'm gonna call her back because I'm not gonna let her go out like that. Like she's thinking, Hori just stopped talking to me. So now I know that this crap does it like every 40 minutes. So I'm going to fix that. You better believe it. I caught it, though. I caught it quick. Hey, I caught it this time. I caught my microphone crapping its pants. But I want to say, yeah, you are able to make a difference. And you said, thanks for seeing something in me, like I could do something like you. No. Please accept that as truth, because I just encourage everybody to talk to people. And if you're just doing that, that's great. If you're sharing links like Flat Earth Clues or Glowbusters or my show for Flat Smack, that's great. If you find that's all you can do it, please. But don't think that you, Shanna, don't spend enough time, in similar ways than I do to gather all these nuggets of truth. You might see all kinds of different channels that I don't even get to. But you could put your information out there in a simple voice chat type thing. I mean, you don't have to do a green screen. You could just be you and your webcam. And people will eat it up. People will eat it up because you save them time. You're of value. You're valuable to them. So don't sell yourself short. Yes, you are a voice, and you are just as powerful as a voice as me. I have a different way of being the voice. It doesn't mean I'm better. So believe in yourself.
You have a very, very different way of sharing your voice.
Yeah, it involves pop guns and large knives and magnifying glasses, but I found my niche, but you can find your niche too. And if you might find yourself in a position where your information is way better than mine. Your news is more up to date than mine, and people will find that more valuable than me, which I'm always late. I'm doing too many things. By the time I present a Flat Earth Digest, that's weeks old now. Whereas before, I was pretty up to date, but now I have different projects. I'm only one man, I can only do so much at a time.
You up to date me on a lot of stuff that I missed because
I still do.
Yeah,
right.
you update me still.
All right.
And
I like that. That's a compliment.
You're awesome.
That's a compliment.
I mean,
I'll take it.
I only have so much time to research what I can, and I only have so much data, too, on my phone.
There you go. Oh, man, talk about limitations. Well,
yeah, that is a huge limitation.
I'm getting back into it, so check it out. I'm not able to go live stream on the Hori Sheet Show, but I got Flat Smackers Live, Facebook, and then the Hori Sheet Show Reloaded. Between those three avenues, and I'll tell y'all right now, Flat Smackers Live is where everybody kind of congregates. So hang out there.
I love your Flat Smackers Live. I mean, the Fivers and all that, too. That was great. The Fivers was great.
The Fiverr stuff?
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, yeah. I need to do another stream about Fiverr. I need to do another stream about out-of-body experiences. When I first slept in Caroline's house here, the first frickin' night I fell asleep, I had an out-of-body experience. And not just one where I was half-conscious. One where I was like, wow, I realized I'm having an out-of-body experience. What do I do with it? And I decided to do whatever the hell I wanted to do with it, which didn't amount to anything special, but I freaking had an out-of-body experience here on the first night I slept, and I hadn't had one in years. So talk about being on my path. The energy here is different. It's very inviting to positive things, and I'm gonna milk that and really get on my feet. And so, watch what I do. I hope you call in again, Shanna, because, you do have a voice. So if you ever wanted to do the news like me, I guarantee you also spend enough time researching, and people would love to hear from you and hear your sweet voice. So keep it up.
Well, I love every way of Flat Earth. I think it's an amazing awakening that's happening, and I just hope that everybody stays truly do their searching and looking for truth, because it is an amazing awakening, you guys.
Yep. This is the
Awesome.
age of awakening. It's true. I firmly believe it. Yep.
I want to sing the Age of Aquarius, but I'm just not going to do it.
And I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what it really means. But you know what? Thanks for calling in. Is there any shout outs you want to give out? Anything you want to say?
Shout out to all you flat earthers, all y'all seeing truth, looking for truth, and that's awesome. And Corey, you know, of course, my husband who woke me up originally, my son who came to Flat Earth, and my mother-in-law who came to Flat Earth, Angie. She's awesome. She's 60 years old, and she woke up to Flat Earth, and she's like all gung-ho. It's awesome. She's like coming to me. She's like, oh, did you see this? Did you see that? She's like,
yeah.
oh,
Awesome.
She's going insane with it. It's great. She's like, she's loving it, and
That's awesome.
she's hating it at the same time. But she's just like, of course, it's a love and hate relationship with truth, you know. But
Yep.
she's waking up, and she's just like, oh my gosh. Every day she got to call me with something new.
That's awesome. I love to hear stuff like that. And that's great that you were.
I mean, you don't hear about something like that from a 60-year-old person every day.
I know. They're not talking about much of anything of interest, as far as I know. But if they're flat earthers talking about latest proofs, I could talk with them. Yeah. Awesome.
She's awesome. She watches your show too, by the way.
Oh, that's so cool.
She won't call in, but she watches your show. She's like, she's like, I saw you on Hurry Free Show the other day.
Oh, that's so cool. It made my night. That really did. Hey, she's one of the 27 in here. And you know what? I have folks that like what I do. Chrissy, Sandra, I'm putting you out there as she donated $358 to get me to go to the conference.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even.
That's awesome.
I still don't really know who she is. I hope she calls in. I hope she talks to me
She
on
should
a.
call in.
I hope she talks to me in a PM. I hope she just reaches out like, what?
Christy, you should call in, girl. Call in.
Please, Chrissy, get into the network and talk to everybody. You have made this a possibility, and I love it. I mean, I know. Goodness, what do I do about that? I didn't even know her name until it hit my PayPal, and she said, "Hey, I donated," and I'm like, who? What? Huh?
Who are you?
What?
Yeah, please let me know who you are. Come on in.
Come on in, right? We have open arms. We'll give you a big old hug, man, Chrissy.
Man, Corey, I wish I was rich and I could give you all kinds of money to
Oh gosh.
fund you to do what you're doing. I mean, I really do.
Thanks. I know.
But like-
I get it.
I'm super poor.
Hey, thanks for you.
And
Thanks for being.
I'm super poor. I mean it. I'm like, I made less than like $15,000 last year, so I'm super poor.
What, you think because I do this that I'm rich? No, I'm with you. I choose not to work
I
60
know.
hours a week. I am not putting myself
Me
in the
too.
matrix. So I make a penny to
I am-
paycheck, and I'm all right. I'm all right with that. All right. So ladies, if you think that I'm gonna buy you the biggest, fanciest house and car, you get the bird from me because I'm looking for free time, changing the world, and great sex. All right. That's what I'm all
I
about.
want less work, more fun, and let's try to. I mean, I don't even know what I really want, Corey. Dude, I don't know what I want. I'm 40 years old almost, and I haven't accomplished anything according to mankind.
Mm.
You know, I've accomplished a lot, but according to mankind, I haven't. I mean, my accomplishments are learning that I don't need to be a part of the system, and my son grew up to be a very intelligent person who knows what he's living in, or questions what he's living in, I should say.
That's good.
So we
That's
really
a good start. That's a good start.
Don't know what we're living in, you know.
Right.
So
Hey, all you can do is do what you can do. Talk about it to your friends and family. Share links like mine. Share links to whatever. Be a cheerleader if you can. Be a cheerleader for Flat Earth content creators. That's
what
great.
I do. I'm a cheerleader.
Yeah, and we love you for it, Shanna Honey. Thanks you so much for calling in, and keep it up, babe. We need
I love y'all. I'm gonna let you go so you can do what you do.
Have fun. Have a great night. Much love, babe.
Much love.
All right. Oh man, that's it. That's Flat Earth family. We need our Flat Earth cheerleaders. I'm gonna dub them the Flat Earth cheerleaders. They seem to, you know, people like her, women like her, guys like her, whatever. It's like they like their favorite channels, but they were like, oh, I don't have the technical skills to do what you guys do, but I want to support. And a lot of them are like, I don't have a whole lot of money to donate. That's fine. Talk to people, talk to your friends, talk to your family, share our links. You don't have to donate money. If you're there to call into my show, that's more than enough. You know, it gives me the motivation to continue what I'm doing. And if that's what you can do, I love you. I love you guys. My Flat Earth family has shown that you guys are more important than my flesh and blood family for the most part. I met some of my flesh and blood family that I haven't seen in a long time, and they reassured me that they're really still there for me. They might not be fully on board, but they're really there for me, and that meant something. But my Flat Earth family, you guys were really, really there for me. Those late nights when I needed to talk to somebody, or I was about to slip my wrists, or I needed a place to stay, and I got a sofa in Australia, a sofa in South Carolina, a sofa in California, a sofa, you know. Yeah, I was with a woman that I was attracted to her for her intelligence, and at the time, her potential. And that was what attracted her to me, was my potential. Well, that potential changed, and it wasn't Flat Earth that drew us apart, because I turned her Flat Earther. But we changed in very fundamental ways. And one of the biggest things that we changed in was I wanted to take off with Flat Earth truth spreading. And instead of her wanting to take off with teaching people holistic healing and Reiki energy, which I thought she was more into, no. Now she wants to open a burlesque bar in New Orleans and a coffee shop. People can change. And it's okay to fall out of love with those people that don't hold your very core interests and passions in mind. So, I don't know. I gave it all to her, and I put too many eggs in that one basket. Never will do that again. I haven't heard from her in like a while, and what I got from her was, I'm glad you're doing well. This can be done better, and there's no reason for either of us to be unkind. Oh no, there's a huge reason for me to hate her, and I'm gonna let her know, because she doesn't deserve my friendship, my console, my support, my intuitive knowledge that helped her through many situations she was having trouble with. I mean, that's why she liked me as a friend. I gave her answers, solutions to things that she couldn't figure out. And she's a smart woman. She could figure it out, but she needs other people to influence her, to give her some advice, a think tank, a soundboard. And I was the best soundboard she's ever had. That's why we were together. And she just lost trust. She thought that I couldn't offer her anything anymore, apparently. But she's figuring it out the hard way, that whoever else she's fallen back on ain't working out, and that's evident because she's too busy to even approach this situation right now. Her shit's falling apart. I'm not stupid. That voice inside my head is telling me that her shit's hitting the fan. And my shit is not. Everything in my life is on the up, and everything in her life is on the down. I'm okay with that. I'm totally laughing and giving that the thumbs up. And I'm like, ha ha, in every capacity. Ha ha. Because I know that voice already told me that my children will be okay. They'll have fun. They will be fine. That's all I know, is that they will be fine, and her shit's hitting the fan. Good riddance. Good riddance. Good riddance. I'm so happy to be done with her. I'm so happy. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I don't want to do it, but it's something I have to do. I have to close this stream down. I'm going to make a new thumbnail. I might as well do that now. If anybody still wants to chill with me and call in, that's fine, but don't call in yet. Wait till the next stream. And this is the only reason I'm doing the next stream. I'm closing OBS, I'm changing some settings, and I'm going to do at least another hour to an hour and a half live stream, and which at that point, I don't know what the hell I'm going to live stream. I'm all done talking. It might just be me playing video games. I really don't know. It's not going to be worth your time. So that's my disclaimer. Let me open up. I don't even think I saved it. I didn't really. No, I did. I must have saved it. Hold on. So this is me doing a sound test for the most part. After I close this stream out, it's just me doing a test. All right. So let me put on here test stream. Test 2. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm back. Test 2. There we go. All right. I'm gonna emboss that, stroke it, make it thicker. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Save as PNG. Number 2. All right, guys. So I'm gonna end this one. I'm gonna tweak my settings, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to stay on for 2 more hours. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I got to do this test stream because I can't be doing a real live stream and then have my audio go out and I don't notice it for 5 minutes. That would upset the hell out of me. So you got to do what you got to do. I did this like last month and fixed it, and I think I know what to do. So thanks, guys, for calling in. If you don't show up again here in the next stream, that's fine. I'll still love you anyway. Good night, much love, etc., etc. If you want to hang out, the lines will be open again. Probably gonna play some video games. I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna be testing it. So thanks, guys. Seems like the internet connection is worth it. Wow, really surprised the hell out of me. Really, really did. I have a Wi-Fi card that's no bigger than my thumbnail, and it's shooting out HD video. Pfft. Okay. Hey, Fish Called Rick. Hope you come back. You know, and I don't know. All right, guys. See you later. Much love. Be looking out for me. I'm going to do the Flat Earth Conference commercial 2018. Robbie Davidson. If you want to go to that, fe2018.com. Again, fe2018.com. You can buy your tickets, see who's going to be on the schedule. And we're going to iron out the script for the video, and I should have it ready and uploaded by the end of the week. When I do so, please take it, share it, upload it to your own channel, whatever you can do. Get the word out. Let's continue to have a big Flat Earth meetup in the United States every year. Let's do it. Let's help fund that, you know. Share it. That's all you can do. So, all right, guys. Much love, Christopher. Shannon Honey, thanks for calling in. Whoever else, much love, y'all. Walter Williams, thank you for calling, for showing up. Andrews Ace was in here. What's up, Super Leads? Gum Tims for all. What? Good Tims for all. I don't know. How you doing? All right, guys. Andy is in the house. Andy Kejmar, what's up? He got his message retracted. All right, so I'm gonna set another 10-minute timer. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna grab one more beer. I don't need to be drinking this much. I really don't. But this is a celebratory occasion. A celebratory occasion. So, see you guys in a minute. Enjoy.